Hey y'all, it's Taryn. It is Sunday, November 10th. Welcome. I hope y'all have had a great week. I have had a much better week. Thank goodness. And I want to thank everyone for all of your kind comments and encouragements after last week. It was greatly appreciated. So thank you. Our week, Kirsten passed her driving test. So woohoo! That's the last one. I don't have to do student driving. I don't have to do getting in driving hours, parallel parking practice. I'm done. So I'm thrilled about that. She's thrilled to have her license. She's been out to run an errand for me this morning already, so it's all good. What else? I had told y'all that Dax and I had both had to be there on Monday for jury selection. And I am the lucky one. I got chosen to be on the jury. The trial started on Tuesday morning, and we are not done yet. Friday night, both sides closed. Well, Friday afternoon. And then we went into deliberations. We found him guilty. And so next week we go into the sentencing phase. As hard as finding someone guilty was, and it was a sex with a child case, which even in jury selection made my heart tighten up when they said that's what it was going to be. Even though our finding him guilty was difficult, this next phase, in my opinion, is going to be so much harder because we have to decide on a big chunk of the rest of his life. And we are kind of open, I believe, from probation to 20 years in prison. So, yikes. We'll see how this goes. Dax has been there most days to watch the trial. I think he's missed one, and we can't talk about it, which is killing me because I'm dying to know what went on in the courtroom when the jury would have to leave, which we've had to be in and out, in and out, in and out several times. And I'm curious to know if anything went on that would change my mind on the verdict. But we can't even talk about it until after sentencing is done. So we'll have to keep waiting. I'm dying to question him about it. But let's see what else. Yesterday we went to the Renaissance Festival. All of us went, and that was fun. Had a good time. Like I've said before, it's a long drive there and back, but it is what it is. It's worth it, obviously, to us because we went, and it was a beautiful day. It was an absolutely beautiful day for it, and it is beautiful today. The sun is out, and it's cool, probably mid-70s, I guess, low to mid-70s. Got the windows in the house open, and it's fantastic. The only downside is that Addison has a stomach bug, so yay. She got sick last night after we got home, I guess. I guess she really started getting sick around midnight or 1 o'clock, somewhere around there. But I think it's been several hours now since she's thrown up, so. And being out in the Great Piney Woods, my sinuses are driving me nuts today. And so I just have that little itchy throat. It's killing me. So anyway, we have Addison quarantined in a room. I think we're going to put, hazmat showers in the house between that door and the rest of the house to keep it away from the rest of us. If only, right? So I think that's really the bulk of things that have been going on around here. The jury duty has been earlier I have to be there earlier than we're usually at the office, so it has severely cut into my stitching time. None of my projects that are my brilliant 15 minutes a day projects got stitched on last week, so that just, threw all those grand ideas and plans out the window. But I did get some stitching done, and I'll take it without complaint. So, first off, I worked on Wyatt's stocking. I'm actually getting into a place where I don't hate it. So there you go. That's like success in itself. So here we are so far. I still have not gone back and worked on Santa's face. I went in here and put in, that's the strap. This is his shoulder, so since I'm certain that this and this are correct, I went on and it's kind of hard to see, I'm working on the bag now, because I know that I'm off somewhere up here. Surprise. So I'm counting here. I've started here with my count based on this, so that this is correct, and I'll push over what's correct here, and again I should be able to fill in with the black and see, like right in here will be filled in with the black, and up in here and stuff. So I should be able to, from here, get this all corrected and use the black to push, to fudge it anyway. But I'm making progress, and progress is progress. I'll take it, and I won't even complain about it too much. I worked on this Disney. This one's the Heroes, I think. I don't remember what the name of it is. I got it off of Etsy from L Cross Stitch, I believe. It's written in there, but so that could just not be true at all, but there you go. I think that's where I got it. And again, I am not having a whole lot of time, so I had already started Minky. I filled in this darker color, the rest of his face, the black on his face. The rest of it was already here. I filled in the black, started his hat, and you can see I've got one ear done. But really, I had hoped that as I worked on this, each time that I would be able to get one character finished, but stupid jury duty. It's killing me. It's not giving me the time I need. Out of this magazine, it's the Cross Stitch, Just Cross Stitch magazine from December 2015. And I showed y'all last time, because I had John to work on this snowman. And he came up again, obviously. And I got some more of the hat filled in, a bunch of this. I'm just down to this part. So I think most of this was not filled in here, or at least most of this. So yeah, I might even be able to finish the hat in this decade. This one came up again in the drawing, in my roulette wheel. Just my cup of tea. Out of Cross Stitcher magazine, September of 2016. And I don't know if this is going to show up or not. Last time I had finished the outline of the book, and a little bit right here, it was like, it's pale yellow and white, so really it's hard to see it all. And then I came back here and I did filling in the book, and then these are a couple of leaves that are going to be on there. I'm on this book right here. So I've put these two leaves in. I've done this, and I've done a couple of rows of the backfill, the background color in the book. I've got 4 more rows of the background color to do. There's empty spots for the flowers, but like the darker orange on the flowers, it's really hard to see. Those are French knots. And then here in the leaves, They're yellow French knots. So, a little bit more done. We'll take it. We'll take it. I worked a tiny little bit on this Dimensions, the Birdhouse Welcome. I don't know if, oh, that's actually the name of it. I think I've surprised myself with being correct on that before. Who knows? On this one, I worked down here, and I got on this post, this side of the post, and then this is kind of mirrored over here to do, and then there's some other leaves, and that will actually get me through the stitching on this one. I've done this part, so there's this to do, and then back stitching. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. And then last week's new start was the 12 Days of a Texas Christmas. And I got this shockingly fantastic start on it. I took it with me yesterday in the car, but by the time, because we have to leave so early in the morning, and we're driving east, so we are driving into the sunrise. I'm trying to think, it's not even quite up yet when we leave. So by the time the sun gets to where it's not just blinding and I can actually see to stitch, we were on some rougher back roads, and so I still couldn't see to stitch. I probably put in 20 stitches in the car yesterday, which, you know, based on that, that's a fair amount compared to what I put in sitting here. So I really had hoped to get, you know, my thought process was, well, we'll be in the car for a few hours. I should be able to make some really decent progress. Not so much. Not so much. That's all the stitching that I did. Like I said, it wasn't a ton, but it was at least progress. So I got some done. Every day I got some done, so I'm not going to complain about that. I did work on some of my desk projects. Sitting on my desk was this sweet bed that I had just finished. It's not quite complete. I used this fabric to put in there. My decorating style is pretty country, Western. There's a lot of Western kind of stuff too, but I like this. This is chenille that Kathy had sent, and it matches perfectly, so I used that. And when I stuffed it, I put lavender in it, so it's got lavender. It smells like lavender. The really stupid thing is I'm not really a fan of lavender, so of course I stuffed this to hang up by my head at night when I sleep. But it's supposed to be good for you to sleep, so I guess whether I like it or not. I'm listening. There's my neighbors must be doing something, because I can hear some heavy equipment out there, and it ain't mine. So, anyway, it's driving me crazy because they're very close. I think I'm going to use some jute to put in here at the corners, because I want to tie it from the bedpost at the hood, at the head of the bed. So I have that little bit to do. I have a roll of jute, but it is at the office because I was doing who knows what with it. And then I finally, on this little dish towel dress thing with the coffees, and then it's got coffee cups, and I did the inside is in red check. I finally put the rickrack around the neck. And I bought some little white snaps to put here so that when you hang it over the stove handle, you can snap it and it'll stay. I've got to find the tool. It's out here somewhere. I've got to find the tool that you use to put the snaps in. So that's why it's only almost finished. But each one of those will only take me a couple minutes to finish up and for them to actually be projects off my desk. And I still don't have a completely empty spot because, like I said, there's so much stuff on my desk. But we're getting there. There's like the front layer of stacks of things is coming down a little. When that fabric that I used on the back of here was from a bunch of fabric that I bought at the thrift store a while back. As a matter of fact, it got stuck in the very back of the Suburban and I totally forgot it was there. So it's been sitting out there for ages. I was cleaning it out and found it. But this little box I showed you last week, I put the fabric that I bought at the thrift store in here. This little box is full of just little rolls of fabric. And that one was one of the little rolls. There's probably at least a fat quarter in each one of these rows. But all of that fabric, and there are all kinds, like this one that just fell out. Look, it's like newsprint, right? It's like little pieces of newspaper on there. But enough of those to fill up this box. $2. That's what I paid for all those rolls of fabric. So, and I needed some fabric. I needed it so bad I forgot I even had it. So I think that's it. Everything I've done. Oh, I never did show y'all. I posted this on Instagram, but if you don't follow me there, I'll show you. I had seen these wooden spoons that I thought were really cute, so I had Kirsten paint these for me. How cute is that? She went to the store today. She's been twice. When she went the second time, it was to buy another set of wooden spoons because I have requested Thanksgiving. I've also requested Christmas, but she only bought one set, I guess because Thanksgiving's first. But I've requested Christmas ones too because they're really cute, and it's really cute. I had them in a black glass jar, and I actually had some fairy lights down in the jar with it. But it's a cute and easy way to add some holiday decor to your kitchen that's not going to like get all in the way. Of course, you can't use them to eat with. It's just acrylic paint. But. And then I don't think I ever showed y'all. I know I've shown you before where I had bought, I think at Valentine's Day or St. Patrick's Day or something, I bought some pillow covers off eBay. Well, I bought some more for, I bought quite a few, but this is what was in our front room for Halloween. We have leather furniture in there, brown distressed leather furniture, and I thought this was cute with the brown furniture. Right now I have put on, and I got two of these. These were less than $2.50 a piece. The back of them is just plain, and they zip at the bottom. You can't beat it. I mean, and then all I did was at the thrift store, I bought a couple of pillows, throw pillows. I think I paid $2 a piece for that. You can't even go into Joann's and buy pillow forms for that price. So these are fantastic. I'm trying to decide. The biggest dilemma I have is picking which ones I want. Like right now, there are the picture on the pillow covers is brown in the background, and then it has a white pumpkin and a light blue pumpkin on them. So that looks great sitting on that dark furniture. And again, they were less than $2.50 a piece, so for $5, I can change my pillows all the time, and I can fold them up like this to store instead of having big pillows that I'm trying to store. It's fantastic. It really is. And I have another set for in the other room by the kitchen to go on that sofa. So it's all good. I don't think I picked out Halloween for in there, but I don't know. I think this is all that I picked out, the Halloween, so I guess I need to buy some more Halloween ones too. We'll see. Trying to think anything else. The dog is still doing good. Still getting better. We still have not been able to get her up, but she's actually starting to show, like, I think she wants to get up, which is good. She's got to be able, she's Rottweiler, she's not a small dog. Her wanting it and willingness will go a long way when we get there, but she is still making improvements. Last week they were huge. This week they're smaller, but it's okay. We're still going in the right direction. So that's all good. Abigail will be home for Thanksgiving and their birthday. I think it's like the week before Thanksgiving. She'll be here then. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with the dog once Abigail leaves. So I don't know. We'll see if she gets all upset like she did last time. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's everything. Welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you everyone who comes, who sticks around, who watches. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate it. The thumbs up, I appreciate it. I just appreciate it. I will see you here hopefully next week. I will be doing the drawing for this next week. So again, if you would like to win this pattern, again, not this very one, this is my much beat up copy. I am giving away Shelly's pattern. If you want it, you can put below that you would like to stitch the Christmas Gentleman. Please be a subscriber, be over 18, and don't say giveaway. If you have already commented on either of the other two posts where I've talked about it, you don't have to comment again because I will actually keep all of it in mind. I'm hoping that I get more stitching time in this week, but by the same token, I don't want to rush through the process that we've got going on in sentencing because this is a person's life. More than one person's life is affected here, and I don't want to wish that away because I don't want to keep having to leave my house so early. So that side of it is far more important than whether or not I get all the stitchy time I want. My stitching will still be here. But I hope we can come to it's not going to be easy. I hope we can come to a decision that we can all live with because we are just going to have to. Anyway, with any luck, Kirsten will have done some Thanksgiving, gotten the spoons done, and I can show those to you next time. If it just left my mind, I'm sorry. So, okay, I guess that's it. I will see you here next time. Don't forget, if you think you'd like to stitch the Christmas Gentleman, to put that below, and I will draw next week. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week, and we will see you then. Thanks, y'all. Bye.